12,000 pounds ain't scared of nothing at all. My name is Luke, I'm a lucky one. I live with people that I call my friends, and it's safe here. Yeah, it's safe here. But for all my brothers and all my sisters back in the homeland, it's just fear and disaster. So can you help me? Can you please speak for me and get a message to this crazy insanity? So what's wrong with these people? They're killing my family. They hunt and kill us both with spears and guns, 'cause all they want is our ivory. 96 elephants a day disappear on our land. We can take on every animal God made, except the animal in man. Except the animal in man. Our tusks are strong, they're what we need, but all you wanna do is take our seed. My wife and kids, I keep them close to me, but it doesn't matter, you still make them bleed. You hunt them down, hack off their face, all in the name of your ivory trade, all in the name of the human race, all in the name of the human race. But for all my brothers and all my sisters back in the homeland, it's just fear and disaster. So can you help me? Can you please speak for me and get a message to this crazy insanity? So what's wrong with these people? They're killing my family. They hunt and kill us both with spears and guns, 'cause all they want is our ivory. 96 elephants a day disappear on our land. We can take on every animal God made, except the animal in man. So what's wrong with these people? They're killing my family. They hunt and kill us both with spears and guns, 'cause all they want is our ivory. 96 elephants a day disappear on our land. We can take on every animal God made, except the animal in man. Except the animal in man.
A select group of animal owners' constitutional rights are being stripped away. Tomorrow, it could be yours.
I see freedom from this cage. I feel release from pain and rage. I see the light come shining through all this and more your love can do. I've seen the nights last 4 years, seen grown men cry, cower in fear. I've seen the sky of purple blue, all this and more your love can do. Do you ever wonder about the thunder everyone who's wrong or right? Do you ever wonder who really loves you? All this and more, this and more love can do. Your love can do. All this and more your love can do. You can save the weak and heal the lame, the wild beast. You can make it tame. Just let your light come shining through. All this and more your love can do. Well, I once was chained, but now I'm free. I found the cure. Well, I found the key. I gave my hand to those in need. All this and more your love can do. Do you ever wonder about the thunder? Do you ever wonder about the night? Do you ever wonder who really loves you? Do you ever wonder everyone who's wrong or right? Do you ever wonder who really loves you? Do you ever wonder who's wrong or right? Do you ever wonder who's wrong or right? All this and more love can do. Your love can do. All this and more. All this and more.
The thing that lawmakers don't understand is when you take an animal away from the only home it's ever been, it goes through a mourning process, and 90% of the animals taken away end up dying. So join our fight today and get online to www.usza.us and help us fight to keep your constitutional rights to be able to keep whatever kind of pet you want.
trying to slam me down back in the dirt. I don't care, I move on, 'cause I'm not gonna let someone come and tell my right that it's wrong. So bring on the media, or the right wing, or the left wing, or anything you want to bring it to me. Bring on all you talkers and all you takers and all you big thinkers and all you givers who's giving me shit. Give it to me. Oh, I'll take all the burdens I can. I'm not really a healthy man, but I'll still stand with you today. Wrong is wrong, so I'm gonna fight. Stand up for what I think is right, so everyone, please unite. Please unite. Please unite. I wake up, I go to work, but I still see you're trying to slam my family's name back in the dirt. Oh, but I don't care if you like my ways. I'm gonna hold my sword up every time I see the wrong in my day. 'Cause wrong is wrong, so I'm gonna fight. Stand up for what I think is right, so everyone, please unite. Please unite. Please unite. So bring on the media, the right wing, or the left wing, or anything you want to bring it to me. Bring on all you talkers and all you takers and all you big thinkers and all you givers who's giving me shit. Give it to me. Oh, I take all the burdens I can. I'm not really a healthy man, but I still stand with you today. Wrong is wrong, so I'm gonna fight. Stand up for what I think is right, so everyone, please unite. Please unite. Please unite. Please unite. Please
Joe Exotic TV is a licensed member of the U.S. Press Association. All video footage is owned and played by White Monkey Productions. Some scenes may be reenacted or recreated, dramatized, or made up for purposes of entertainment only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JoeExotic.tv. The map behind me, ladies and gentlemen, is people that are logged in from all over the world. We have 47,131 people watching tonight. I'd like to say welcome to the show, and again, I appreciate your support. Coming up first, ladies and gentlemen, because I didn't get around to making a political video today. The wind is blowing about 60 miles an hour, and we had some things around the zoo that we had to button down and take care of first. So I'll be back on track making one tomorrow. So just bear with me on all of this. First coming up, animals and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a video that's made by you, for the people, by the people, and your animals. Welcome to Joe Exotic Animals and Friends.
Woke up this morning with the sunshine in my eyes. All the clouds are gone and took the rain that came inside. I can't believe the way I feel about the day. All the bad is gone and all the good is here to stay. I can point to and all that I can see, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me. Cause you love me. Funny how this life we live can change from day to day. You can choose to participate and make it be okay. It's funny how a smile can change the words you want to say, or just a song inside your heart you choose to give away. And all the reasons I can point to and all that I can see, because
The animal rights people are vowed to take your rights away, to own any kind of animal. They've already started on exotic animals all across the United States. And they've selected out single kinds of dogs, dog breeders, and many other things. So let's stop it and give your rights back to you, the American people, to be able to have any kind of animal or pet you want on your property. So get on www.joeexotic2016.com and support the movement to support you. I'm Joseph Maldonado, otherwise known as Joe Exotic. And ladies and gentlemen, I stand behind the animals and you. Okay, well there you go, ladies and gentlemen, animals and friends. That is one reason that we are fighting so hard in this political campaign to win this, is to save your rights to be able to love any kind of pet you want. Coming up next, A Day at the Park.
So here we are at what we call the L. This is where we start every morning, where we will be shifting all the tigers that we have all the way from one enclosure to the other and back, so we can get each enclosure cleaned, get the cabins cleaned out so they're fresh with fresh straw, and get everybody fed and watered, and then move on from there. Doing the L, so we had to shift cats in order to clean their enclosures and provide them food. What we do is we start out with the cats in this enclosure, we shift them into this lockout so we can clean this house. The cats down the very end, we shift them over, as well as the ones that are next to them, so we have an empty enclosure on that end. We clean that one, we shift cats over, clean the second enclosure, shift the third enclosure into the second enclosure. The third enclosure, after this enclosure is cleaned, we put food into this one, allow the cats in this lockout to go back over to there, and then put these two cats into this lockout, clean their yard, and then let them back out. Then we take care of Felix, the pixie bob, and Chief, the African serval, which is a small savanna cat. And now we're going to head to the primate house to take care of the chimps, the hyenas, the mandrills, the ringtail lemurs, the grizzly, and the black bear.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go, a day at the park. Coming up next, we're going to replay the song that was put out by some good friends in Nashville with Paul and Ronnie and Cara and a whole bunch of other people, Darcy. And I'd like to say thank you again so much. Just want to hear it again tonight. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen, Ode to Joe.
Not over. Now I know the power of those so untrue. With every second of our lives, we're getting older, learning what is true. When my feet are tired and my heart is feeling weary, there are animals that need my strength and tending to. And even though I'm tired, my vision tells me what to do, learning what is true. I'm moving on, staying strong, till I find my happy ending. I'm looking for something more, like when we can all live peacefully. I'm waiting for you to see, however long that takes for you to see what I've been seeing all along, learning what is true. Did I wait too long? Now that you know, am I still welcome? Sometimes the unknown is held to faith. Yes, I'm strong, but I need you by my side. I need to know. Well, I'm moving on, I'm staying strong, till I find my happy ending. I'm looking for so much more, like when we can all live peacefully. I'm waiting for you to see, however long that takes for you to see what I've been seeing all along, learning what is true. Sorting through the highlights of the truth, driving through our kingdom feels brand new. Let's just leave all these lies behind us as we're passing through. We're just passing through, learning what is true.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome song, straight out of Nashville. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
This story was at GW Animal Park and here outside Oklahoma City in Oklahoma. And, you know, we didn't necessarily know if this was a rescue situation or what this was going to be. We had heard about this very controversial guy, Joe Exotic, who has this animal park. And there are a lot of animal activists who don't like him and find him to be a bad person and cruelty to animals. I mean, you name it. And so I was a little skeptical and a little worried about what we were going to find and who this person was. I must say I was surprised and pleasantly surprised that, you know, the facility is really nice. All the animals look healthy. They all look happy. I didn't see any abuse here. I didn't see dirty cages. You know, I didn't find anything that was alarming, and unfortunately in my life I've seen a lot of alarming stuff. And Joe is not a bad guy. I can tell he loves his animals. I can tell that, he's not a bad guy.
Before Little Caesars created the new bacon-wrapped deep dish pizza topped with pepperoni and bacon and wrapped in over 3.5 feet of bacon, we only had one question. Is this much bacon even legal?
Now, I'm just a small-town pizza lawyer, but I do declare that wrapping these 8 crispy corners of pizza in over 3.5 feet of bacon is perfectly legal.
Great! Get a large bacon-wrapped deep dish pizza, hot and ready, 4 to 8, and only $12, only at Little Caesars. World's easiest way to pizza.
Pizza. Oh, it's all perfectly legal.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and let me introduce myself. My name's Joseph Maldonado, otherwise known as Joe Exotic, and I'm running for the presidential candidate of 2016. The small people of this country have never had a voice, and it's about time I stand up and give you that voice that you've been looking for. There's one thing about animals. Animals know your character, or whether or not you're a good person or not. So if these animals, tigers and lions, can trust me, by God, you can too. So be sure and get on joeexotic2016.com and see what I'm all about. And finally, get behind somebody that's going to stand up for you. Mwah.
There's a place for all of God's creatures, right next to the mashed potatoes and gravy. The Tiger Cafe for your family. Open 24 hours, 20 miles west of Baton Rouge, I-10 exit 139 in Grosstet. This message brought to you by the Tiger Truck Stop Cafe and Tony the Truck Stop Tiger on behalf of innocent animal owners and victims of the animal rights movement. Remember what Tony says.
Animal rights activists taste like chicken.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for tonight. All I've got to say is I'm kind of disappointed in how many shares and views some of the political videos are getting. It starts to make me wonder whether or not the animal people really care about keeping their animals, and whether or not the people of this country really care about changing things for the better for themselves. But I'm not going to quit, even though most of you all have either got bored or moved on. It doesn't matter. I'm in this to win this, whether I've got a following or not. I'll make it to November the 8th, one way or the other. So, choice is yours. Get your friends off their ass and get your neighbors off their ass, and let's see if we can't do something about this, because once the primary's over, this boy right here is going to start making some noise if I have to shoot a live animal right on TV in order to get there. I'll be back Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, we don't have a show tomorrow night or Wednesday night, and I'll be back in the arena with the cats in the morning and back to making videos. We're going to upload a couple videos tonight, and one of them is going to be animals and friends, and I'm going to ask you to attach any more new pictures of your animals with those, because we're currently out of pictures. So if you'd like to keep those videos going, we're going to need your help on that too. Remember my motto, I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you tomorrow night. You remember about a couple weeks ago when Donald Trump said he could walk out on the street and shoot anybody and not lose any votes? Mr. Trump, don't just talk about it. Walk out on the street and see if you can't get on national TV that way. I'm Joe Exotic, and be sure and get on my website and support me as president, because I'm one that'll get out there and clean this shit up.